welcome to St Clare's. What we'll do is we'll have a walk around and we'll show you what's going on at St Clare's at the moment. Okay, come with me. Okay, so as always, we're being overlooked by our founder, Anne Dryden, who founded the college in 1953, along with the lady on the other portrait, Pamela Morris. And as you may know, Anne Dryden very much had an international vision for the college. So we've been deliberately international since we were founded. And that partly explains why we've been offering the IB longer than any other school in England. Okay, so let's take a walk down to the Maths and Science building and have a look at some classes going on. And I think there's also some practical science experiments going on today as well. So let's go and take a look. And this is the covered walkway, which is one of the sort of main corridors of the college. So this is the Pamela Morris building, which is our Maths and Science block, named after the co-founder of the college. So let's go in and see what's happening today. Sebastian, can you just tell us briefly what you're doing?
So I'm changing the opening angle of the projectile to see how the distance is affected.
Fantastic. Okay, so having witnessed Sebastiano's physics experiment, there's a maths lesson going upstairs, so let's go and have a look at that. The wonderful thing about when the architects designed this building was the amount of glass that they've used. So on a sunny morning like this, it really does look really bright and airy and amazing. So this is a maths classroom. So what I'll do, David, if I may, is just ask the students to briefly introduce themselves, and then if you could just carry on, and we'll just stay for a while if that's okay. So would you like to just introduce yourself and say who you are and where you're from?
Yes, I'm Julian, and I'm from Oxford, England.
Okay.
I'm Cohen, I'm from the Netherlands, I live in Amsterdam, and I'm here at St Clare's.
I'm Chapman, I'm from Hong Kong.
I'm Sylvia, I'm a day student so I live here but I'm Spanish.
I'm Phoebe, I'm from Germany.
Great, and this is David Harris, our head of maths. And please just carry on, thank you very much.
Okay, so we're looking at the random sampling methods, and if we wanted to sample 10 students systematically, then 10 is our value of small n. So we would sample his math score, right, which is 73. And what would the next student be, Chapman? We would sample like that, that's systematic. Okay?
Okay, so we're now outside the library, which is right here. It's a really beautiful building. And we're very lucky, the whole building is a library. So it's got 3 floors and lots of space for students to study in. And there's over 30,000 books in there. So that's a really great facility for the students to use. So as Andy mentioned when we met him earlier on, we've just opened our new dining room and cafe. So let's go and take a look at that. And it's break time now, so there should be lots of students in there. Let's go. So we'll go in and I'll show you around. So this part of the dining room is like a cafe area, and this is open all day, and in fact well into the evening, so that students can get a snack or something to eat. And then there's a dining room area where they have their meals, which we'll just take a look at quickly. So this is the main part of the dining room where the students will have 3 meals a day. So it's breakfast, lunch and dinner, including the weekends as well. As you can see, it's largely self-service. There's always hot food available, as well as sort of healthy salads, lots of fruits. So the students can choose what they like. There's always a good choice of different main dishes. And once the students have got their food, they come through to this lovely seating area. As Andy mentioned when we met him earlier on, this is all brand new and completely refurbished. And we've also got a very nice garden, which on a day like today, I imagine will be very popular with the students. So as you can see, the whole decor is designed to be very light and airy. I think it succeeds. It is very bright.
Yeah, we don't have some noise. We're gonna have like a.
We got good stuff, not like when you come home.
Alright, submit.
So just bumped into one of our students, Jill. Jill, would you like to just tell our viewers a bit about yourself and how you found this year, and particularly what you've liked best about the return of in-class teaching this term?
So my name is Jill, I'm from Germany, I live in Berlin, and about the return to in-class teaching, I've enjoyed seeing all my friends again, I've enjoyed having lessons with the teacher in person, as it's easier to, I guess, address any questions you have, it's easier to learn, I would say, and it's also easier to learn with other people in the class next to you, easier to share ideas, to ask questions, and it's also more fun, to be honest.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Jill. Much appreciated. Thanks. And this is Leanne. Leanne's from France, but you're a day student, is that right?
Exactly.
So Leanne did the pre-IB course last year, and is just finishing the first year of the IB Diploma course. Leanne, could you say a few words about your experiences this year, in particular how you've enjoyed the return of in-class learning?
So it was really great because it was really nice to see everyone again in the community and being back with others.
And what's your favourite subject, Leanne?
For me, psychology.
Psychology. So I guess having that in class is much more effective than online, you can imagine. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, so we're now at 131 Banbury Road, which is the building next to the dining room where we just were. So this building is a mixture of classrooms for humanities subjects, and also we've got the music practice rooms and the music department as well. So let's go and have a look. As I mentioned when we were outside, we also have humanities subjects in this building, so we'll go into an economics class. Show me what you've got.
So I have this with all of those, like, in general.
Two Poland from other
Yeah.
countries. Average wage, unemployment rate.
Right, what about let's look at some more data before we go any further.
So we're now outside 121 Banbury Road. The old part of the building is a student residence, and we've had some new accommodation built at the side and at the back. That was about 4 years ago, and also a new art department, so I'll show you that. And then out here we've got this really lovely quad. So you've got the back of the old house, and that new block over there is the boys' pre-IB accommodation, and the building at the end is the girls' pre-IB accommodation, as is lovely courtyard as well. This wing is sometimes known as the garden pavilion, and you can see why. We really are literally in the garden, which is fantastic, especially at the moment with the spring flowers coming up. And it's lovely in here in the summer as well. So let's go and have a look at some rooms. So this is a typical pre-IB room. So this is our newest accommodation. So these rooms were all designed, so they're all sharing rooms. They've all got an ensuite bathroom, which I'll show you in a second. And the girls facing this direction look out over the courtyard where we just were. That's the art department there in the old house over there. So you can see they each have a desk area. There's drawer space under the beds. And they each have wardrobes, and also we have ensuite bathrooms as well. So this is an example, same kind of layout as the previous room, only instead of overlooking the courtyard, they're overlooking these woodlands at the back, which I think is equally a lovely view. Yeah. And this is a very tidy room. And same idea as the previous room, so they've got a washroom right here. So we'll head back to the main building and finish the tour there. So here we are back where we started, outside the front of 139 Banbury Road. We really hope you've enjoyed this tour, a very quick tour of the college. We really enjoyed making it, and it was good that you met our principal and a couple of our students as well. If you want to get in touch and come and visit in person, you're very welcome. We are taking in-person visits now, so contact either me or our admissions office, and we'll be happy to show you around. Any questions about applications, do get in touch. Thank you very much, and we hope to hear from you.